Sanford School's dining hall vendor, the Culinart Group, has been increasing their prices recently. The Culinart Group has been battling inflation since August of last year, and it has had an effect on the prices of their food.
They, well, I can tell you at the start of the year, we were up about 10 to 12% across the board on all food items, which is why there was a slight increase in prices going into the school year this year. We're hoping that as things go back to normal and we kind of normalize more, that we can kind of get prices back where we want them and we'll be able to do a little bit more in the pricing area.
Despite this increase in prices, Anderson claims Cantonia is trying to keep the prices as low as possible.
It's difficult for places like Culinart or places that are trying to sell food we're into a time of inflation. So every time they buy something, bread, meat, cheese, all those prices have gone up over the last year and a half. So then they have to pass that price on to the customer, that cost on to the customer, and it just makes things more expensive.
Catania claims he hasn't heard of many complaints about the rise in prices.
Out here and there, I'll hear some complaints, but I think that's kind of generally, that's a normal thing, considering the atmosphere we're in. You guys don't want to come in here and spend $20, $25 for a lunch, which is totally understandable.
Anderson also says that Culinart is an independent contractor, and Sanford has little influence on the pricing of their products.
For the most part, they really are an independent contractor. We'll give them feedback, and they listen to us.
Catania also claims that he and his coworkers struggle with a few things besides inflation.
Keeping up with the flow of, how many people come in certain days, just making sure that we try to stay on top of giving everybody here the freshest product that we can give you guys without being able to do it straight to order because of the complexity of how many people come in at the same time. So we don't want to have things sitting around long. That's why a lot of times you'll see we're like dumping pasta as we go and doing this so that we can try to give you guys the freshest items. And sometimes that's, can be a little hectic and cause a little delay.
Anderson also thinks that the dining hall prices might be misunderstood by some students at Sanford.
Well, I think there's some people who might equate, since I'm buying this Starbucks chocolate, whatever they sell down there, for $5.95 or whatever Mike's selling it for, that Sanford is charging me this. Sanford's not charging you for anything in that space. That's your decision to buy that or not with Culinart. Chef Mike and Maria and the team down there, they just appeal, I think, to a wide palette. And if you need something or want something, there's usually something down there.
Sanford News Network, Bridget Caldwell reporting.